Hey girl, you ready for this? You gonna present some awards? All right. Thank you for tuning in to All Things Division 3 Soccer with Simple Coach and Jackie. That there is Jackie. Yeah. And I'm Simple Coach. You might have noticed something happened last night. I guess my razor got out of control. Okay, so today, since it was 6 degrees when I woke up, I decided to make another video. And this one, though, is not about me. This is about honoring the folks who have been awarded in 2021 with some awards. The United Soccer Coaches Convention was last week, 2 weeks ago, last week, I think, yeah. And, the United Soccer Coaches All-American Awards came out in December. D3 Best Awards came out, who knows when, the video is somewhere. And the D3Soccer.com All-American Awards came out just this past week. So I just wanted to take a look at everything. Just now that those are, as far as I'm aware, they're all done. I just want to touch on them, maybe especially on the All-American ones. Just talk about the differences. But there's things like a media award. There's some coaching education awards, and it's not amazes me. I'm not surprised by this, but D3 is just really well represented. And like I said, between the players and these coaches and the individuals who contribute to promote the game, I thought for today, what a great way to spend Sunday than to honor those folks. And so this might go a little long, and because I am going to call out the names because, again, maybe no commentary other than the awards, but I do think they should be recognized by the all of us who support and love Division 3 soccer. And so with that, okay, so before I get to the All-American Awards, the differing ones, the United Soccer Coaches one that's been out for a while, and then the new Division 3 Soccer Awards, I just wanted to run through the individual awards that were given out last week or at the United Soccer Convention. And like I mentioned, Division 3 soccer is, very well represented, and which is great to see, right? And I think these folks deserve the accolades that they get. And so this video is somewhat my attempt to do that. So before I get to those, let me just go to the individual awards, and let's start with the Media Contest Award winner. So there's a media award or media contest award where they award sort of 5 or 6 different category of awards. There's like column, there's video, there's interview, there's different game reporting. There's these different awards, and lo and behold, a winner this year of the video category just so happens to be Nick Perenick of Suffolk University, sports information. And the cool thing is that he's a grad assistant. So this is a young guy, put together this awesome video. And just for the sake of us, let's see how well this pops up. Let's see, you know what, I'm going to have to do it this way. So I just want to, highlight. It's a really cool cam. And let me see about me hiding. All right, so I'm not going to run through the whole thing, but very, very cool video. It's like 2 minutes. All of these I'm going to post links down below for your own, so you can watch for yourself or what have you. So just a real quick congratulations to Nick Perenick, who again, he is in. For grad assistants, that's not too bad. He's in some great company, and anyone who's followed the game for years knows that there are certain individuals who have, lived by this game and provided the coverage that we all have been fortunate to receive. So, think of, he's now in the company of Paul Kennedy of Soccer America, Paul Tenorio of The Athletic, Michael Lewis of Front Row Soccer, Big Apple Soccer, the Daily News. This has been his life. Paul Gardner of Soccer America, who everybody knows Paul. Meg Linehan of The Athletic, Mike Voitala of Soccer America, Jane Havsey of the Daily Record. And, the list goes on and on and on. And they've been doing this for, I'm going to venture to say, close to 30 years. So, a lot of great journalists have come through there. And then, of course, just like any awards, there's the not so great ones that are in there. Lo and behold, including myself, who happens to have won way back in the day a writing contest award for best column. So there you go. Pretty cool. I hang this proudly, especially considering that I am not a journalist. Okay, so this next award is for, there's a Advocacy Award, and it covers a range of special advocacy groups within soccer that folks get honored for their work, supporting certain groups, individuals, and causes. And this one is for the LGBTQ and allies, and it is Brianne Smith of Clark University, a head women's soccer coach. So she was awarded with the United Soccer Coaches Advocacy Award, of excellence for her work with LGBTQ and allies issues advocacy. So, congratulations for your great work, Brianne. Great to see. This next award is for, again, another advocacy award. There we go. Advocacy Award for Black Coaches Advocacy Award. And this goes out to Stanley Harmon, who is a longtime member, but more importantly, he is the former head soccer coach at the City University of New York, Medgar Evers College. And he's been doing this a long time, and gets involved with the local soccer clubs And so, yeah, so he gets the another advocacy award for the Black Soccer Coaches Advocacy Group. So, congratulations to Stanley for his years of service. Really do appreciate. And let's go to the next one, which this one is a letter of commendation from the organization, from United Soccer Coaches. And this one in particular, Jerry DiBartolo of Salisbury University, who currently serves as the athletic director. He's also the interim head men's soccer coach while they're doing a search for the head men's position, which you can see in my jobs postings that I do. You could see the job opening for Salisbury University. So he's been awarded for, again, long-standing support for United Soccer Coaches and all the work throughout the years that he's done for the promotion of the sport at the Division III level, I would say, and probably beyond that. So congratulations to Jerry. Very, very fantastic. And now let's go to probably what ends up being I'm just going to say it is probably the Coaching Education Award, one of the best, greatest honors that you get in soccer coaching education. And that is for the Mike Berticelli Excellence in Coaching Education Award. And that goes to Deb Raber of the Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. And this is for, again, sort of years of support and work in teaching coaches throughout the years, and her service to the game we love. And this, just so you know, if you didn't know, that this is in name of the former head coach at the University of Notre Dame who passed away back in 2000, and one of the upstanding guys and legends of the game, the collegiate game. So this is quite the award, and congratulations goes out to Deb and for all the work and contribution she's done for the game. Okay, so let's get to the All-American Awards, and then I'm just going to touch upon a couple of things. So there's 2 All-American Awards as far as I'm concerned. Well, there's 3. But let's talk about the 2 serious ones. Let's talk about the unserious one. The first one, the unserious one, is the D3 Best 11, which ends up being 33, where I just select my own guys that I've watched. That's the criteria, that I've had to have watched and been impressed by. So there's a video that I'll post somewhere where I announced those on the men's side. I didn't do one for the women's because I'm starting to work that, and that'll be definite on the agenda for next year. So there's that. My votes go. They're winners. They get Rice Krispie treats. Right now, for the Real Orange Slice awards, those are the 2 awards go. There's the United Soccer Coaches Division 3 awards. So they select 3 teams, and those were announced in December. And I'm going to say, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a criticism. It's great that they're recognizing folks, but this is almost like a distributive selection. So what does that mean? So all these coaches vote, and they try to come up with a wide-ranging list of players that certainly deserving. I'm not taking anything away, but the awards committee, I think, is very cognizant. So you're never going to see, you rarely see multiple players on the same team make the first team unless they're so outstanding that they're beyond that. But there's usually, it's distributed amongst all the teams, so there's some who yeah, so there's a lot of participation basically. And so for that, let me start with the women's, the 2021 women's teams. And Micah Fisher of Amherst, Gabby Cesarone of Washington University, Jess Hall from the College of New Jersey, absolutely outstanding defender. Ella Mert of Pacific Lutheran University, Bonnie Shea, Johns Hopkins, Cameron Zack of Center College, Riley Cook, who's also the Player of the Year, Christopher Newport University, no doubt whatsoever. Again, another no doubt, Gianna Coppola of the College of New Jersey, Kayla Herr, Messiah University, Annika Washburn, Case Western, Grace Devaney, Wesleyan, Delaney Earl, Otterbein, Julia Keogh, William Smith, Hannah Shepers, McDaniel College, Kaylee Stearns, Misericordia University, Kate Sullivan, Johns Hopkins, and Kelly Ward of Trinity. That is the first team. The second team is made up of Alex Panasuk, can't say that, College of New Jersey, no doubt outstanding. Hope Drews, University of Scranton, Jules Dotterweich, McDaniel College, apologies for the butchering of the names, Bailey Mayer, Trinity University, Annie Mitchell, University of Chicago, Kim Zhao, Amherst, Madeline Dow, Hardin Simmons, Michaela Fasolino, Misericordia, Riley Mutton, Hamilton College, Peyton McDonald, Loras College, yes, I watched her, Megan O'Callahan, I watched her, Franklin and Marshall, no doubt. Emily Toms, Pomona, Pitzer College, Alex Adams, Carnegie Mellon, Erin Flynn, Washington University, Karina Groff, MIT, Sheila McQuillan, William Smith, and Emma Schweitzer, Misericordia University. Again, that was the second team. And then finally the third team, Lauren Ketchum, Wheaton College, Carissa Beckham, Bend It Like, Ohio Northern, Go Polar Bears, Lily Dresner, Emory, Tukey Wilson, Tufts, Go Jumbos, Eva Anderson, MIT, Go Very Smart People, Sophie Amundsen, University of Wisconsin La Crosse, I hope you're warm right now, Josie Dadalo, Hanover College, Teresa Hegarty, University of Scranton, Marilyn Henricks, William Smith College, Kate Lewers, Wartburg College, Juliet Carrero, Brandeis University, Amanda Elton, St. Catherine, Alex Epiphany, Ithaca, Nicole Caspi, University of Chicago, Maria Rico, University of Mary Hardin Baylor, Texas, Joy Smith, Wartburg, and then Sarah Smith, Christopher Newport University. And that's Division 3. Division 3, third team. So those were the United Soccer coaches' picks. Much congratulations, you deserve it. And let's move on to the men. Let me switch this. Let's do the men. Okay. So Jack, here we go. This is the first team. Again, I probably should do it, in division, third team, second team, first team, but whatever. Jack Viles, Southwestern University, Brady Johnston, Trinity University in Texas, Johnny Kramer, North Central College, Jake Lent Coop, Messiah University, yes, can't go wrong. Jack Rawlins, yes. Washington and Lee University. Drew Van Andel, probably one of my favorite players. Calvin University. Calvin Arrow, yes, undoubtedly. Tufts University. Blake Aronson, SUNY Cortland. Victor Gallman, St. Olaf, yes, incredible midfielder. Well, I mean, that's, yeah. Hector Gomez, yes, Ohio Wesleyan University, outstanding ball player. Evan Blow, Randolph College. Nilton de Andrade, University of Massachusetts, Boston. Herman Giamatel, Amherst, also I think Player of the Year. He is another outstanding ball player. Amir Lukovic, yes, Montclair State University, best left-footed forward as far as I'm concerned. Another one, Michael Meese, Trinity University, outstanding center forward. And wrapping up the first team selection, Sergio Rivas, yes, Washington University, outstanding forward. There's no, as far as I'm concerned, on any of these, you can't dispute. These are great ball players and great representatives of Division III soccer, men's soccer. So second team, Sid Marquette, whatever. Yep, North Central College. Emerson Barbosa, UMass Boston. Jacob Galen, Trinity University down in Tejas. Jared Hecht, Gustavus Adolphus College. My favorite outside back, Luke Mother of Kenyon College, Samuel Bass, Washington Lee University. Luke Brodigan, Messiah University, outstanding midfielder. Another one of my favorites, Josiah Crawford at Montclair University. Another one of my favorites, Augie Durdash at Connecticut College. Here's a guy, what a great tournament from him. Mike Kutsinzira, Washington Lee University. Oliver Akintande, outstanding, Calvin University. Drake Bird, Bowdoin College. N. Duboise, Henry, Maryville College. That's terrible butcher, apologies. Josh Hughes, Hanover College. Will Isaac, outstanding forward, Otterbein University. Luke Mega, University of Lynchburg. And another outstanding forward from St. Olaf, Hakeem Morgan. And then finally, the third team on the men's side. Griffin Potter, Virginia Wesleyan as a keeper. Christian Allen, Wabash. Scott Cebollero, SUNY Cortland. Ryan Custer, Alvernia University. Harry Nevins, Swarthmore. Javier Beltran, Roger Williams. Ben Brandt, University of Chicago, yes, outstanding midfielder. Fraser Burns, yes, outstanding midfielder, Trinity University. Roan Diaz, Kane. Gustav Eriksson, outstanding midfielder, North Park University. Trevor Goodling, Messiah University, outstanding midfielder. Another one of my favorites, Peter Navoa from MIT. Another one of my favorites from North Park, Peter Olson. William Turretin from John Carroll. Another great forward, Ohio Wesleyan, Mick Brooker. Chase Gwynn, Gordon College, and Anthony Ruggiero at SUNY Cortland. And so those are the three team selections for United Soccer coaches, and much praise to these guys. Like I said, they are all outstanding ball players, outstanding representatives of Division III soccer, and their accolades are much deserved. So now let's go over to the new ones that just released, and we'll do the women first. So the Division III Soccer.com awards, All-American awards, I'm just gonna say are much more. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna say they're much more selective, much more subjective. I think they just go on merit. So if, making it up, if one team had the best of best players ever, they could conceivably make the entire first team, right? Like that would just be that's how they look at it. They don't there's no distribution, no how they rank. They pick who they think are the best ball players. And so this is going to be look a little bit different than what you see in and for the United Soccer coaches. Like I said, it's not one is not better or worse. It's just they're just different. And like I said, to me, it's just the awards and the recognition to these players of all levels, and there's merit in both. And like I said, the most important thing is that these players do get recognized. And so let's go start with the women's awards first. So, they also select players of the year. So, forward of the year, Julia Keough from William Smith. Midfielder of the year, Riley Cook at Christopher Newport University. Yes, just hands down, yes. And player of the year on the United Soccer Coach. She's just an outstanding ball player. And if you watch the final and I watched a couple of the games before then, there's no doubt. Defender of the year, Gabby Cesarone at Washington University in St. Louis. And then another one her stats alone are just outrageous for this year, but has had an incredible career at Christopher Newport. But goalkeeper of the year is Haley Iser of Christopher Newport University. I am actually going to make the request to Jamie Gunderson, who's the head coach there, when I talk to him. I might see if I could get a quick discussion with her on goalkeeping, because like I said, she's outstanding, and love to get her perspective on the position and whatnot in her season and that stuff. So we'll see, more to come. All right, so I'm just going to run through these. Again, this is the d3soccer.com All-Americans, and so for the first team we have Julia Keough as a forward, William Smith, Kaylee Stearns. Let me see if I can magnify these a little bit so that we can see a little bit better. How about that? Yeah, look at that. Man, I'm getting good. Riley Cook, Christopher Newport, Michaela Fasolina Misericordia, Annika Washburn, Case Western Reserve, Peyton McDonald, Loris. Those are the midfielders. And defenders, Gabby Cesarone, Washington University, who's the defender of the year. Jules Dotterweich, McDaniel, Jess Hall, outstanding, TCNJ, that's the College of New Jersey. Cameron Zach, center, college. And then as goalkeeper, as I mentioned, goalkeeper of the year, Haley Iser of Christopher Newport University. Second team, Hannah Shepherds, McDaniel, and Katie Ward at Trinity as the forwards. In the midfield, Gianna Capola, yes, incredible ball player, College of New Jersey. Marilyn Henricks of William Smith, Megan Sidaway, Center College, Eva Anderson, MIT, and Hope Drews at the University of Scranton. Eva Anderson. Those first four round out the midfield, and then on the defensive line, Hope Drews at the University of Scranton in Pennsylvania, Bailey Mayer, Trinity in Texas, Jill McDonald, Christopher Newport, outstanding, Bonnie Shea is at Johns Hopkins, and then in goal, another outstanding goalkeeper I had the chance to watch a couple times is Caitlin Hendricks at Johns Hopkins. Then finally, the third team for the D3 Soccer All-American forwards, Grace Devani at Wesleyan, Emma Schweitzer at Misericordia were the forwards. The midfielders, Sophie Amundsen, University Wisconsin La Crosse, Amelia Curtis, College of New Jersey, Kaylin Steffens, Illinois Wesleyan, Teresa Hegarty at Scranton, Kayla Messiah. Those were the midfielders. The defenders, this is a 3-5-2 here. Ooh, little change up from the 4-4-2. Klana, Korea, Pomona Pitzer, Greta Lazara, Case Western Reserve, Annie Mitchell from Chicago, and Micah Fisher from Amherst. Yeah, and if you notice too, these are positional. There's 11 players on the field, and so each of these teams is the 11 players. They make it harder by the formation, right? 4-4-2 for the first team, 4-4-2 for the second team, and like I said, 3-5-2 for the third team. And then in this case, congratulations to the Women's Coach of the Year, Jen Simonetti from Case Western Reserve. All the ladies here on these teams deserve all our praise and accolades, again, for representing the best of what Division III soccer is about. So, and then with that, let me just shift over to the men's here. And we'll keep rolling. So, all right, so players of the year. Yes, there's no disputing these as far as I'm concerned. I mean, not that I would dispute any of these because they're awards, right? But forward of the year, Herman Giamatti. What an outstanding ball player. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Midfielder of the year, if you watch this kid, he's a special soccer player, Peter Olsen from North Park. Another special player, defender, tough as nails, Richard Gillespie of Chicago. And then I had a chance to watch him a couple times, and I'm really impressed, especially since he's a young choice, right? A young ball player, only a sophomore, Ryan Grady at Middlebury. So those are the men's players of the years. The All-Americans first team player of the year, Herman Giamatti from Amherst. Michael Meese, another one, just a great forward. He's on the D3 best, as far as I'm concerned, as a freshman. So Trinity down in Tejas. Peter Olsen, North Park. Hector Gomez, Ohio Wesleyan. Augie Durdash from Connecticut College. Calvin Arrow, Tufts. Richard Gillespie from Chicago. Griffin Wada, Chicago. My outstanding ball player, Luke Mother at Kenyon. He was, just unstoppable against Ohio Wesleyan during the playoffs, the conference playoffs. Jake Lencoop, Messiah, and like I said, goalkeeper of the year, Ryan Grady at Middlebury. Second team, Amer Lukovic and Hakeem Morgan as forwards. Amer from Montclair State, like he's come up before, and Hakeem Morgan from St. Olaf. Just both of them outstanding. I've said this before, Amer Lukovic, I don't see how he's not a Division I player. He has that talent and quality. In the midfield, Michael Kutsinzira from Washington and Lee. Marvin Sabanda from St. Lawrence. I picked him on my D3 best team. This is a kid who I think more people should be paying attention to. I think he's got the technical, the tactical, and the soccer brain like nobody else. And I think he's got, his skill level is extraordinary. Some of the St. Lawrence games I watched, what he can do with the ball, I'm not seeing. I could easily see, and it's going to be contingent on a whole set of things. I could easily see Marvin Sabanda becoming the best midfielder of the year next year or the following year. I think he's that good. But let me continue on. Victor Gallman, St. Olaf, Gustav Eriksson. Between Peter Olsen and Gustav Eriksson in the midfield for North Park, probably along with their names escape me right now, the two kids at Washington College, probably the best midfield pairing that I've seen. On defense, Jack Rollins, what a defender, Mike McFarland, Middlebury, Biagio Pauletta, and Ian Daly from Tufts. I'm a big Ian Daly fan. And Matt Martin, who's an outstanding goalkeeper in his own right at Washington University. Third team, like I talked about Sergio Rivas before at Washington U, Sam Twigg at Calvin, Evan Blow at Randolph, Blake Aronson, Cortland State, Luke Broadagam at Messiah, great ball player, Peter Navoa, another senior at MIT, Samuel Bass at Washington and Lee, Drew Van Andel, Calvin, outstanding, Brady Johnston, Trinity, outstanding, Ryan Custer, Alvernia, and Sid Marquette at North Central. And you notice on this one, these are all, the first team and second team are 4-4-2, and third team is a 3-4-3, my favorite formation. So, yeah, and then the coach of the year, no surprise as far as I'm concerned, Reuben Burke of Connecticut College. I will post the link to the interview I did with Coach Burke, who's gracious enough to speak with me. It's my first interview on this show, and he couldn't have been more gracious. And I had a great conversation, and hopefully we'll do a follow-up before the season. So with that, those are the honors, and all of the honors that I could dig up and find. I mean, I could have really gone into the weeds with all of the conference, and I just, let's keep it at this level and really honor and, recognize that, Division III soccer is a force, right? And there's force for good, and between the players who are as committed as any athlete at any level, and the coaches who support them. I mean, this is all about you all, and we should take a moment to be proud of that. And again, if you're a supporter like I am of Division III soccer, and appreciate the effort that goes into it, and wants to see great soccer and great ball players, and and wants to see kids who aspire to be better, this is that. So thanks for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. I now think it might be 7 degrees outside. So yeah, I think Jackie and I are going to chill for the rest of the day. Maybe I'll make another video, so long as it seems like a tundra. Of course, the folks at University of Wisconsin lacrosse, this is nothing to them. So, but yeah, appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. If you like, my chief marketing officer would be annoyed if I didn't tell you to like, subscribe, smash the bell, do all of that stuff. And if you have any comments, compliments, criticisms down below, appreciate. And if you watch, I really do appreciate you taking the time. I try to be very grateful for the moments I have where folks are listening to me, whether I'm right or wrong. So really do appreciate you taking the time. And again, congratulations to all of the winners. I'd hand out Rice Krispie treats, but that's a lot of postage. So you certainly deserve the treat of winners, and champions. So, all right. Great day. Jackie signing off. Talk to you.